wet and windy island. Somebody's full of beans. It's actually not raining at the moment, so we've dived out. Come on, Milo. Come on, Milo. Got the tractor coming. There's definitely a chill in the air. Feels like winter. When everyone gets back from the Canary Islands, they're going to notice one heck of a difference. I've been following a few live streams in the Canaries, and it's very hot over there at the moment. So they're certainly going to feel it when they get back. And back to central heating and fires and hot meals and no salads, and they certainly won't be topping up their suntans. The seagulls are back out. There's a few dog walkers out this morning. You can see 3, making up for yesterday, which was terrible. We're expecting more rain later on today, so the camera won't be out much. Come Milo! Today's the anniversary of losing Carla. Been looking back through a few pictures, a few old videos. I've got a few pictures of her actually in the vets on the table when she was just being examined and going in. Never believing we wouldn't see her out to the vets ever again. I was only going to be using them to make a nice video saying she was in the vets and come out, but she never came out. So that's where they're staying, on my phone. They'll be too sad to put up on YouTube. Go on, Milo. Come on. We're retracing the footsteps that Carla, Wally and Shadow used to take every time we go on a walk, and they stop in all the same places and bring back memories when they used to chase each other around, go flying through the long grass. They weren't on the lead, so they really did used to fly around the long grass. As they got older, they were less and less interested in other dogs and people, but Wally, until he became fairly blind, always wanted to go over for a sniff, but he was always going over with a waggy tail and always happy, never looking for a fight. We'll give Milo a bit of a walk this morning, try and tire him out a little bit, so he doesn't go back and start the next world war with Sandy. There's always less breeze this side of the river. I think the hedge and the trees blocks most of the noise. I mean, it's still blowing, but you get less of the whistling noise of the wind. Milo's got his catwalk walk on, waggling his bum. The river has settled down now, all the murkiness has gone. The water's clear. It's very grey. Need some happy music. Jazz the place up a bit. This morning's the first morning they haven't sat looking at the door for anyone else to come down the stairs. I think they've given up for a while. Although when the postman sets off Alexa, they still get up. But then they always did, because they knew someone would come to the front door. I was half expecting a bit of a mess this morning when I came down the stairs into the kitchen, because I didn't get much of a walk last night. The weather was horrible and they were on the short leads, not the long leads. But no, there was nothing there. They didn't tiddle till they got out. I always put the lights on in the kitchen from my phone in the morning before I come down the stairs, and then put the camera on, or check the camera, make sure there's nothing on the floor to brace myself for any potential hazards. But luckily, touch wood, there's not been anything. I'm not a fan of cleaning it up. I normally get somebody else to do it. While I take them out. But luckily we haven't missed anybody since. Although saying that, I can now see one up ahead. Oh, we've gone in. I don't mind him going in there, it's not too deep. And it's clean again. Not going to go in deep though. We'll keep him back. We don't want to get his hair all frizzed up unnecessarily after I dried him all out yesterday. Come on, Milo. They're just like the river. Once they got the taste for the icy cold water, they don't want to go back. Come on, Milo. Come on, Milo. Good boy. Hope the wind isn't impacting on this picture too much. The puddles have all subsided as well. He's not tried to get in the river. He tried to get in the river last night, or yesterday afternoon I think it was, and when I wasn't expecting, he jumped down a steep area and I yanked him back up. I was wrong. There isn't a puddle, it's just a dark patch where it was wet. I thought I saw the shimmer of a puddle. There he is, back going up the bank, trying to get dusty. with his fascination for the other side of the fence. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. Good boy. These are his favourite hedgerows, looking for the rabbit holes. And on a day like today, this is where Carla used to sit, watching us walking around the fields. She'd just look one side, and when we walked into the other field, she'd turn around and look the other side until we came by. There's definitely no escaping the fact it's autumn now. Aside from the temperature, there's leaves everywhere. Let's just hope the real storms don't arrive until the leaves have more or less fallen off. Then the trees will stand a better chance of surviving any strong winds once the leaves have gone. There's no barrier. You can see the blow in the bushes. Get back home, have a nice cup of tea. Had a cooked breakfast this morning. I did a couple of extra rashers of bacon and about 8 extra sausages for the dogs. So Milo's sorted out with his treats. What's he found? Nothing, he's just sniffing. Nothing exciting. Nothing disgusting, we hope. But when he looked like he was going to roll, I yanked him back. That's the sound of the tractor in the next field. They're not letting the grass grow this year, are they? After the disasters that befell us last year. Getting in there every chance they can before it gets too soft with the big tractor. Where are you going? It's already wet, it doesn't need watering. Come on. Come on, Milo. Good boy. He's listening to the tractor next door. You can hear it rumbling. Wants to know what it is. Come on. Looks like we managed to get round the walk, or most of the walk, without any rain. Go on, Milo. Go on. Go on, Milo. Come on. Go on, Milo. Come on, Milo. Come on, good boy.